Hi, welcome to Digital Dialogs, your compact conversations on the future of technology. My name is Rene from Reply, and today we're kicking off our second season with a fascinating topic that promises to shape the future in unimaginable ways. Wow, isn't that a lot? Well, this season we're diving into the world of robotics, and we are going to focus on humanoid robotics. And obviously, we're going to start this with an introduction to this concept, to these ideas, and to this technology. And this is what you're going to hear now. Well, robotics is no longer a concept confined to science fiction, right? It's way beyond science fiction, and it's not fiction anymore, right? From industrial automation to personal assistance, we're seeing robots that are becoming an integral part of our society. And in this season, we will be exploring various aspects of robotics, from embodied AI to the humanoid robot revolution with task and interaction-focused robotic systems. But before we get into the details with our expert guests that we're inviting for season 2, of course, let's set the stage with an overview of what robotics is all about and why it matters. So why are robots considered our future? Well, the answer obviously lies in their potential to transform industries, improve efficiency, and in the end, enhance our quality of life, right? Because this is what it's all about in the end when we're talking about automation. It's about how can we make our human life better, right? And that's also the purpose of robots in the end. And robots can perform, for example, tasks that are dangerous, right? Think about a mine or certain places, rescue robots, drones, and all of these things, right? They can also do repetitive tasks or certain tasks that require a high precision beyond human capabilities, right? And that not only helps to reduce human error, but also opens up new possibilities in fields like healthcare, right? Think also about surgery robots, for example, where they have such a precision that is unimaginable, or manufacturing and even space exploration, right? You see robots obviously also in space. One of the most exciting developments in robots is the concept of embodied AI, embodied artificial intelligence. And this is really where AI is not just, this various weird things and a software that is running on a computer, but it is integrated into a physical form factor. That could be actually also a digital form factor, like a digital human, but we're going to focus on the physical form factor, in this case, a robotic system, right? And so embodied artificial intelligence allows robots to interact with our physical world in a more meaningful way, and they can learn from the environment, adapt to new situations, and perform tasks with a level of autonomy that was previously unimaginable. Well, moving on to humanoid robots. Well, these are robots designed to resemble and mimic human movements and behaviors. The value of these humanoid robots lies in their potential that they can seamlessly integrate into our environment that is actually built for humans, right? So they can navigate spaces that are, like I said, designed for humans, understand and respond to social cues, and they can also perform tasks in a manner that are more intuitive for people to interact with, right? In the end, we live in a world made for human sizes and for human form factors, right? That's what we all have around us. And we cannot just rebuild and change all of this to fit more technological, more abstract robotic systems, but actually the robots have to adapt to fit in our world, right? It's just a part also of user experience in the end, right? Well, imagine a world where your home assistant looks and moves like a person, helping you with daily chores, providing companionship, or even could assist in elderly care, right? I can tell you, I would love to have that. And I guess we would all love to have a personal robot assistant that takes care of all the annoying housework. And actually, I think in the end, the final kind of a Turing test for robots is if they can make you a coffee, a really good coffee at home with your individual coffee machine it was not trained on before, right? And that's what it's all about, right? Make me a coffee. Well, seriously, we can divide this topic of humanoid robots into two more categories. The one is task-based and the other one is interaction-based robotic systems. Task-based humanoid robots are designed to perform specific, often repetitive functions in environment that are typically tailored for humans, right? These robots excel in areas such as industrial automation, healthcare support, domestic chores, and the primary focus being on, being efficient and having a high precision. Example of these task-based robotic systems obviously include Boston Dynamics Atlas, which you probably all know for its agility and ability to perform complex physical tasks, including some gymnastics, right? Then we have the Tesla Optimus, we have Amazon Digit, Unitree H1, and many, many more that are constantly coming out. So there's really a big push in that area happening at the moment. The second category, the interaction-based humanoid robots, on the other hand, are designed to focus more on the social engagement and the human emotional interaction. These robots often resemble very well human faces and bodies, with a focus on looking and behaving in the end like humans to create more relatable and comfortable experience, right? And they are equipped with these sophisticated AI systems that allow them to interpret human emotions and also to respond in a more empathetical, emotional way, right? A big part of this is, of course, powered by affective computing, where systems can interpret human emotions and react accordingly, making the interaction feel more natural, empathetic, and meaningful, right? And if you listened to our previous season of Digital Dialogs, you might know that we actually covered affective computing in season 1 of Digital Dialogs in much more detail. So if you missed that, I would also recommend listen to season 1. You can find it on reply.com. Interaction-based robots are primarily used in education, elderly care, customer experience, where really these strong emotional intelligence and interpersonal communications are crucial, right? Example for these systems include Ameca by Engineered Arts. We know this highly expressive humanoid robot, which we actually also have in our Area 42. And then Sophia, which you might also have seen, very famous kind of appearance, very lifelike appearance, right? Well, the humanoid robot revolution is already happening right now, right? Companies, a few that we just mentioned, are building and investing heavily in developing robots that can walk and even express emotions. And we also at Reply are heavily investing into this field to provide system integration, right? Because in the end, these robots are really just useful if they are integrated with customer systems and if they can really serve a purpose and in the end, save time and money, right? That's what it's all about. And, of course, improve human life in the end. This revolution is not just about the technology advancements in the end. It's also about reimagining the way how we interact with machines, right? Human-machine interaction and the whole user experience there is a big aspect. And you might say these robots are serving as a bridge between the digital and physical world, making technology more accessible and user-friendly, right? Well, robots are also making some good strides in specialized areas. For example, in the instance of telepresence, right, which allows robots as individually to be virtually present in locations far from their physical presence, and you can be basically represented remotely by this telepresence robot. By the way, we're also leveraging this in our Area 42. Area 42 is our big research lab that we have in Turin, in Italy. And you can actually also book virtual visits now, where we're also leveraging some cool camera technology, plus also telepresence robots. And so you can check this out on reply.com and might even be able to book a visit there. And so we're also leveraging it there, right? And you will also see many, many more robots that we're actually having there that we're using, right? In our upcoming episodes, we will dive deeper into the humanoid robotic interfaces to the digital world. We will discuss how these robots can act as intermediaries, helping humans interact with complex digital systems in a more natural and intuitive way. This can be from smart homes to advanced healthcare solutions, and the applications are vast and varied. Throughout the seasons, we will bring in experts from various fields. We will discuss various topics in detail, and we will hear from researchers, engineers, and industry leaders who are at the forefront of this new technology revolution. Together, we will explore the challenges and opportunities that come with integrating robots into our everyday life. Well, that's it for the opening episode of Season 2, where I gave an introduction to this whole theme and what we're going to talk about in Season 2. Thank you so much for joining us for Digital Dialogs, your compact conversations on the future of tech. Watch our blog, follow our social media, and subscribe to our Reply podcast channel on your various podcast platform. We're pretty much on all podcast platforms, so pick the one you like. And of course, you can also find the current episodes on reply.com, and also the previous episodes of Digital Dialogs and all the other podcasts like Meta Minutes or Qbytes, and also a great new one which we're running called AI Insights. So make sure to check this out on reply.com, or like I said, your favorite podcast platform. Well, that's it for now. Take care and see you soon. Bye bye.